Hey, what's up guys? I know quite a few of my friends pretty much know what's done to my car, but for those of you that don't or haven't seen my build list or build sheet or anything, I was gonna make a short video today just to kind of go over everything. Let's start with that massive top mount intercooler that's designed for a 5-speed, but now that I did the 6-speed swap with the 6MT and R180 rear diff, it's not bracketed in anymore, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to actually secure it. So it's just kind of sitting in there right now. But yeah, Spearco top mount intercooler, Crawford catch can. I've got a Dom 1.5xtr Blouch, 3-inch inlet, full 3-inch intake. It's a 10cm hot side and 3-inch inlet. That's a Treadstone hot air intake that I'd like to do plastic with, but I couldn't find one, so I had to stick with the metal. But I'm going to be relocating the IAT from the MAF sensor right over here. That has a go fast bits blow off valve that has full control over recirc or vent atmosphere, which sounds pretty cool. Obviously that's just a stock plastic intake that I painted orange and sanded down, but I plan on taking that down the road to have that hydro dipped at some point. Grimmspeed alternator cover, Grimmspeed radiator cover. The engine is fully built. It's got 99.75 CP pistons in it, top and side coated, Manley H-Tuff rods, King bearings on the mains and on the rods, Killer Bee oil pickup, Killer Bee baffle. What else? IAG TGV deletes, IAG rails, ID 1000 injectors, IAG fuel line kit ran in parallel, Grimmspeed 3-port EBCS, fluid damper pulley to reduce vibration. I've got my little Arduino here that I'm waiting on you can see it on. I'm waiting on a waterproof box for that so that it'll be sealed up, because that's running my E85 ethanol sensor, which is right there. Aeromotive FPR with a sensor that's run inside. I'll show you that in a minute, and I'll show you my readout from the Arduino for the E85 sensor. I did a full evap delete, air pump delete's gone. This goes to the gas tank because I did an evap delete because it was just a whole bunch of extra stuff underneath there that was just stupid. So it's all gone now. There's a 3-bar map, Omni 3-bar map sensor under there that I just installed. That's a Tomei header, equal or unequal length header, to a Grimmspeed uppipe with a 38mm TIAL external wastegate, 3-inch Invidia downpipe. Let's just go under. Yeah, there we go. 3-inch Invidia downpipe, Catless. It has the rear O2 delete. I hijacked that for my wideband. I'll show you that as well, so I don't have a rear O2 sensor. And then a pseudo 3-inch catback exhaust, which looks all right. And then with the 6-speed swap, I had to get extended exhaust hangers because the R180 diff and one of my CV axles was actually contacting the pseudo exhaust. It sounded horrible. I thought things were really bad. That was right after the install on the maiden voyage. I was pretty worried. Forgestar F14s, 19x9 plus 35 offset, running 255/35 Nitto Motivos, which are 560 tread wear. It's an all-season tire. It's not great for tracking or racing, but man, they do last a long time. I'll give them that. I've got Willwood 4 pots up front on a 13-inch rotor, cross-drilled and slotted. Nothing, just centric rotors on the rear with some Stop Tech Posit Quiet pads. I've got stainless braided lines on all four corners. I have a rear sway bar, a white line 22mm rear sway bar that is set to full stiff. You can see it right there, it's set to full stiff. I have the braces, if you can see those, the white line braces. So that's that. I think I covered pretty much. The engine's putting out, oh, they're -6 AN lines, by the way, on the fuel lines. The engine's pretty much putting out like 370, 380 to the wheels right now on 21 PSI. Anything else under here that I can think of? Oh, the Perrin inlet, like it is a full 3-inch inlet. Most guys stay the stock 2.4 or whatever it is, but I wanted as much flow as I could get out of it, so that all barely fits in there. It's really nice to not have the stock fuel system here anymore, because it ran right down through these two runners and it was a real pain in the butt to ever remove the intake. And now all I have to do is just disconnect the intercooler and then take off the 6 bolts and set the coolant tank off to the side, and I can just lift up, disconnect any tiny little vacuum hoses super quick. It doesn't it only takes me like 15 minutes or so to take off the intake, and it used to take like 2 hours. So that's that. I think that's everything underneath here. I think that's it. So we'll go inside. And inside, AEM Boost Gauge that's kind of wacky sometimes. I don't watch it too often. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't, unfortunately. HKS turbo timer, that was kind of a freebie, so I just put it in. AFR, AEM UEGO, that is, I have it set up to where I can log it to my laptop through USB, and then now that I hacked the rear O2, I can also log it to the ECU. So that'll send a signal to the ECU, and I can set up fail-safes if it goes lean under a certain amount of boost. It'll throw a check engine light and kind of shut down so that I don't blow up the motor. So yeah, this is BTSSM, which is pretty neat. Let's clear these guys. BTSSM, so I have my ethanol content from the Arduino right there. I have the AEM UEGO, so the wideband reading, fuel pressure sensor, boost, and then all of these guys down here. It's pretty cool. You can log with it, and then review your logs. Damn it, damn you guys. You can review your logs. You can do dyno stuff, like, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do a learning view on it, which is pretty cool, and check your, I'll do a learning view real quick. It'll tell you where you have learned knock and what your fuel trims are. So my IAM is 1, which is a good thing. Learned correction number 1 could use a small adjustment, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely an awesome app. Got that guy there. It's an older BT 2400, I think, Pioneer. Looking to upgrade to an Android unit so that then I can run BTSSM just on the unit. I won't use my phone anymore. So that'll be cool. I've got the oil pressure and oil temperature gauges up there. They're both in an oil sandwich, a Mishimoto oil sandwich. And then next week I'll be installing a Mishimoto oil cooler. And so I'll be relocating the pressure sensor to where the dummy one is now. And I'll delete that one. And then the oil temp will still go in the new thermostatic Mishimoto sandwich. And I think that's pretty much it. I got a Wally 450 that's going in very soon to get me ready for E85 6-speed, which is cool. But that's pretty much it. So I'll cut the video short, and thanks for watching, guys.